Good morning, students. Today we will be understanding part 1 of the story How the Dog Found Himself a New Master. So, I hope you all have seen the previous video and have worked on the tough words as well as its pronunciations. So, students, you may know that in the earlier times, dogs and wolves were very closely related. And dogs, as we all know, are the domesticated wolves. However, with the help of this story, we will come to know how dog became domesticated animal. Students, this is the chapter which is there in your book. Let us go line by line and then I'll make you understand each and every line. Dogs were once their own masters and lived the way wolves do in freedom. Until a dog was born who was ill-pleased with this way of life. He was sick and tired of wandering about by himself, looking for food and being frightened of those who were stronger than he. So from the first paragraph, we understand that dogs, they were their own masters and they used to live in freedom as the wolves. Until one dog was born who was totally ill-pleased. That means he was totally unhappy with the way of life that he was leading on. And so, he was totally tired and he did not like every time wandering. That means roaming around in search of food. And he also was frightened of those who were stronger than him. And so he decided of something. What was that? He thought it over and decided that the best thing for him to do was to become the servant of one who was stronger than anyone on this earth. And he set out to find such a master. So, as he was tired of searching for food and being frightened from those who were stronger than he, so he decided one day. What did he decide was that to become the servant of the one who was stronger than anyone on this earth. And so he left that place and he went to search his master whom he could serve. This is the third paragraph of the story, students. He walked and he met a kinsman of his, a big wolf who was as strong as he was fierce. This means, as the dog was in search of his master, he was walking on his path and then he met a kinsman. That means he met a relative of his. Who was he? He was a big wolf who was very strong, who was extremely strong, aggressive and violent. The wolf asked to the dog, "Where are you going, dog?" The dog said, "I am looking for someone to take up service with." That means he said that I am looking for someone who can be my master and I can be his servant. So then the dog asked to the wolf that, "Would you like to be my master, wolf?" The wolf said, "Why not? I don't see any reason why not to be your master, of course." And so he agreed upon. After that, both of them went together. This is a picture display of the story, students. So here we can see wolf and dog moving together. So we can see that how the dog requested wolf to be his master and they both are moving ahead together. Let us see what happens after this. Coming to the fourth paragraph of the story, they walked and all of a sudden the wolf lifted his nose. So as the dog and the wolf were moving on their path, all of a sudden the wolf lifted his nose, sniffed. That means he was trying to smell something, and then as he smelled something unusual and inappropriate, he darted quickly. That means he moved off his path very quickly and he went into the bushes and crept. Crept is the past tense of creep, which means that he moved into the bushes so quietly and so carefully that nobody had noticed him at that time. And so the dog was surprised here. He asked, "What's come over you, master?" That means he asked, "What has affected you so much, my master? What has frightened you so?" That means what has made you so much fearful about? can't you see there's a bear? And he might eat up both of us, you and me. So here the wolf is saying that can't you see there's a bear coming towards us and he might eat up both of us, that is you and me. Let us see what did the dog do after he heard that the bear was stronger than the wolf. So the dog decided to take up service with him. That is, dog decided to leave the wolf and move to the bear and make him his master. So he asked the bear to be his master. The bear agreed to this readily and said him that let us go together and find the herd of cows. That means let us find a group of cows so that we can kill a cow and both of us can eat and fill our stomach with it. But as the dog and the bear were on their path in search of a cow, they soon saw a herd of cows. But as soon as they were about to reach them, they heard an unusual, a terrible sound. That means a very unpleasant noise. The cows were mooing loudly and running in a panic in all directions. That means the cows were making long deep sound and they were running in all directions with fear. So students, whose fearful sound it would be that even the bear stopped and moved behind the tree, as we can see in the picture, that the cows are mooing and they are running in all directions. They were in panic, they were in fear. We will be seeing the reason in the next video. Coming to the glossary of the story. So here we'll be seeing the word and its meaning. So students, as we had already discussed in the previous video, let us just revise it. Ill-pleased means not at all happy. Wandering means roaming around slowly. Frightened is afraid. Servant means the one who works for somebody. Kinsman is actually the relative of someone. Fierce is violent, aggressive, or you can also say extremely strong. Take up service with. It's a phrase which means to become the servant of. Sniffed means to smell by taking air in through his nose. Darted is move off the place quickly. Crept is the past tense of creep, which means to move carefully so that nobody notices you. Come over you is again a phrase here, which means affected you. Mooing is to make a long deep sound that the cows usually make. Panic is a sudden feeling of fear. Terrible is very unpleasant.